Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your service. Now, before we go any further, sir, can I just check your temperature, please? Yes, I think you're okay. You've not got coronavirus. You can go through, sir. Please go through. Right, folks, how are you all? I hope you're doing very well. This isn't the video I was going to do. Those of you who've been watching the latest videos will know I've had a little series of things, and you're going to get more of those, I promise you. There's more of, the Thing spoof parody of COVID-19 to come your way. Plenty more of that. But this isn't going to be the big ranty video either, but today has been well, I don't know where to begin, and I'm really not going to go through it all because I could indulge in all this. I did foretell a lot of what came out today from Prime Minister Boris Bojo Johnson and the bullshittery which he is so versed in. I'm struggling because I've heard such shit today that I need wings to stay above the bullshit that's festooning around me. And of course, Bojo's counterpart, another blonde fuckwit over yonder in stateside. All this, massive overreaction. Don't tell me it's not. Don't tell me it's not. No, I did say at the start of this I wasn't going to go into it all, and I'm not. I am sick of that word, coronavirus. I don't even want to say it myself. I don't want to say it. I don't fucking want to say it. I don't want to hear it. We had fucking years of Brexit. Oh, boom, brainwashed. Brexit's forgotten about now. Now it's coronavirus, COVID-19. I don't recall hearing about COVID's 1 to 18. Do you? But they did exist. COVID-19, that's the big bad one that kills nowhere near as many people as the common flu does on a daily basis. Yeah. I am going to do a video about what the new draconian laws are and the implications of them as well. I hinted at this in a video the other week, and I'm not surprised it came to pass, but the horrible thing is the worst levels are yet to come. This has only opened the doors now to let more draconian laws come in across the Western world. And you know it as well. They're testing the population to see how much they're going to take before they break. And when they break, that's when, yes, martial law comes in. It's already been mentioned today, the illustrious TV political journalist in this country, Robert Pest. He's good at what he does, but he has such a terrible mannerism about him. The way he speaks. Well, the government came in and then they said, well, it's like, what? Will you just fucking say it? Just speak like a normal person. Why is it that anyone involved in politics, whether they actually are a politician, they make policies, they are ministers, they are the spokesperson for a minister for a particular field of politics, or they're a political journalist, they can't fucking speak. They're all eccentric, idiosyncratic fucking idiots. It just drives you mad. Just have somebody normal. As if someone normal can be involved in politics. If you're normal, your normality will be removed. And then you'll be cloned and sort of 3D printed into this sort of whatever that policy dominating fucking political party want you to be. I am struggling at the moment. I came home early from work today because it's Roxy the Wonder Dog. It's her birthday today, so I came out. I promised her I'd take her to the pub because, as you guys know, my dog loves the pub. And so yes, we had a massive long walk. We had soil bombs, and she met loads of her friends. Yes, she's a husky dog. They can party too. And my God, she did. And I just went along for the ride. I had a few whiskies. Well, it'd have been rude not to. And but I did come home early, and I caught Bojo's fucking big. His first, his daily speeches, his daily updates, flanked by two fucking stooges, Chris Whitty, the health fucking advisor, and some other fucking bozo, some other boffin who's the scientific fucking thingamajig, you know, an array of journalists who all asked important questions, which mostly the two guys on either side would, field and fend off with jargon and facts and figures, and we're in for the long haul. Make no mistake. This is like a war footing. Before we've got a long way to go before we can beat this one. Beat this one? It's not even that fucking bad. It's not that bad. Don't get it. I just don't get it. It doesn't kill anywhere near as many people as normal fucking common or garden. Snotty nose, fucking flu and pneumonia kills every day many people. Do we list their names? Do we worry about those? Do we interview their families? Do we have a big outcry? No, we don't. But this one, strangely, we do, and it's nowhere near as dangerous. Odd. I was saying, the other day that I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and I'm really not. But then again, maybe I am, because I'm not buying any of this. I am not buying it at all. I do not believe, when these assholes get up in front of the camera and begin to I don't believe a fucking word they're saying. Not one fucking word. And my blood begins to boil. We must work from home. Did I not just say, literally, 5 minutes ago, I wasn't going to talk about this? Well, I'm not. I'm going to, unlike these assholes, these highfalutin pontificating bullshiteramas, whatever that means, I will stick to my word. I am not going to go any further into it on this particular video because it's driving me mad. And it makes me mad, it'll make you mad. So, we're playing Goblin's awesome score to George Romero's 1978 absolute demigod of gore, Dawn of the Dead. Very applicable, being that the survivors of the zombie apocalypse hole up in a big supermarket, a big shopping mall, Monroeville, and which is now like a shrine. People make pilgrimages to go there, dressed as zombies, and they have an annual zombie-thon where they all walk around. It's just genius. It's genius. George Romero is poking satire at the stupid slaves to consumerism that the modern race of human beings have become. And that was 1978. Nothing's changed. Now, because of all this shit, people are going in there and they're panic buying fucking bog rolls and hand gel and, fucking anything other than oxtail soup. Nobody seems to want to buy oxtail soup for some reason. So, and there's talk of drafting in this country the army in, because everyone's buying all their shopping toys are full of, baby powder, baby milk, fucking whatever. And then some little lady goes, oh, can I just have one bag of pasta, please? Just one bag for some fat cunt who's got about 80 bags of it. And it's on record, they're going, no, you can't. Fuck off, they're mine. Some little old lady, and you won't even donate one fucking bag, you fat piece of shit. So now they're saying that they're going to draft the army in. So you're going to have guys there in the supermarkets with SMGs shepherding people. Look, you've got too many tins of dog food there. How many dogs do you think you've got? Come on now, get back in line, you. How much fucking cow's milk do you fucking need? Put that back on the fucking shelf now. Go on now. And you're going to get all this shit, and then someone's going to try, steal an extra box of eggs and make a break for it. Everybody down! Take him down. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Trumpety Trump. You know, you've forced New York and LA. They've gone dark. Gone dark. You know, it's over. No fun. No games. You can't socialise anymore. It's fucking insane. I have no idea where we're going to go to next, but it ain't going to be a good place. And the scary thing is, I will go more in depth on this, but the scary thing I find is not just like, why are they using, what are they hiding? They're using this to hide something else. Is it just the move to bring in more draconian laws to keep us down and down and down, to stop our ability to talk in gatherings? Because you know what? You can't socialise now. And although at the moment in this country, they're urging you to stay, you know, in self-isolation, work from home wherever possible. Don't go to pub, don't go to theatre, don't go to restaurants, don't go to cinemas. They're all going to close. Now, that's not compulsory at the moment, but it will be within a couple of days' time. It will be. And then there's talk of, this is that thing that Robert Peston was asking Bojo Prickdust Johnson. It's curfew. He used the word curfew. And how are you going to police over 70s who do venture outside? And because it has been mooted, and it's been said again tonight, that they will then, in a week's time or so, they implement, you know, criminal charges against people who break these rules. You can't go. How does an older person over 70 go and get their medication, go and get their food, walk their dog? Oh, you can still go outside in your own grounds. What if they live on the 18th floor of a fucking block of flats? What grounds are they going to use? Fucking twats. You fucking absolute dictatorial, fascist twats. That's what you are. You know, Bojo, why don't you fucking come and talk to me? So I'm going to choose some music. But not that. Why don't you come and talk to me on Kilt-Man's channel? You managed to avoid ITV in the UK. In fact, you don't go on ITV at all. You go on the BBC, which has been proved to be one of the most fucking corrupt organisations going. Absolute shitfest of news. Totally doctored, totally orchestrated. I hate the BBC. I fucking hate them. But you won't go on like ITV. Piers Morgan, yes, I know, an antagonistic twat. He specialises in arguments and making other people's blood boil. He talks over people. He won't let them have a say. But I'll give him something. You know, he's like a dog with a bone. He will badger. He will browbeat someone he thinks is not offering any information, who is not giving an opinion, who is circumventing the questions, avoiding. And Bojo, fucking last year, hid in a fridge, famously hid in a fridge to avoid someone, a journalist, asking him questions at a crucial juncture in his political career. You're a cunt. Come and talk to me. Come and talk to Kilt-Man. You know, I am just a guy. Just a guy in a vest and a kilt. With perhaps far too much hair. But, you know, I've got opinions. I've got thoughts. I'm watching what you're doing. I'm watching and listening to the shit, the smokescreen you're throwing up. Or rather, your entourage are, because you can't string two fucking words together. You just can't. You are absolute buffoon. I'm ashamed of this country to have put someone like you in power. And in fact, most of your predecessors, I'm ashamed. As a nation, you put them in power. So Kilt-Man, you're to blame. I didn't put them in power. I didn't vote for these cunts. I didn't. But I've got to suffer what they do. I've got to suffer the fucking rules and regulations that they are now changing Oh, we're on a war footing. A war footing? A war? What are we fucking fighting? It's unprecedented. Not since the days of the Blitz. Days of the Blitz, right? Yeah. When bombers were coming over and an air raid was on, you hid. Yes, and there was a curfew. But, you know, you could go out during the day and when there weren't any airstrikes. And you could go and shop and do whatever, socialise and go to the pub. Now you're saying that we can't even do that. We're not fighting anyone, for fuck's sake. The thing is, we're going to be fighting you, aren't we? And that's what you're afraid of. That's what you don't want. You don't want all of us getting together, socialising and talking and passing ideas from one to the other and suspicions. You don't want that, do you? That's what you don't want. That's what you're afraid of. That's why you're putting in these horrendously new draconian laws. And you, Trump, yes, you've freed up, what is it, $60 billion? $60 billion from fucking nowhere. Nowhere. Yeah, right. And this is federal reserves. And it's now given you, because of this crisis, you've now got more rights, more power, you know, as the premier of your country. You know what that means? Those FEMA camps, better watch out. Better watch out, you guys, you could be filling them up soon. And what's a FEMA camp? In all but name, a concentration camp. Is it for your own good? Your own health and safety? Bullshit. Bullshit. We're fucking sheep. And we're gonna be fucking cold. That's what's happening, that's what's going on. They're changing the landscape, the laws, the traditions, everything that we've held dear. They're changing it now. And they're using this coronavirus as the big reason. We must do this. We must all pull together. What began in a fish market in Wuhan province is going to take over the world. Funny how China seems to be getting over all this now. Yeah. And possibly taking advantage of the huge stock market crash and global financial crisis. No, that bit I can't swear to that. I have heard it though. No, my theory is that they're testing us to see how far they can push things before the rebellion takes place, which it will. And they've now changed the law so they can do whatever they want to stop us and to quell civil unrest. And then we're going to be just fucking slaves. Oh yeah, let's go back to what Robert Peston asked him. So about this, how are you going to police it all? Are you going to arrest people? 1984, 1984. George Orwell, 1984. Big Brother. You blurted that shit out, didn't you? You stupid fucking arrogant twat. Yeah. Come and talk to me. Come and talk to Kilt-Man. You cowardly sack of shit. Talk to me. And I promise you, I won't swear. I'll be nice and full of decorum. And I'll ask you some questions. And I'll expect to fucking answer them as well. And not stutter and stammer and bleh, 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 bleh. And don't bring stooges on either side of you who can answer the questions in proper English, but probably too much jargon. I want to hear what you've got to say. I don't think you can do that, can you? I seriously doubt you can do that. Because I don't think whatever goes on inside your head is your own ideas. It's all put in there and you're a puppet. You're a silly, blonde, lampoonish, buffooning puppet. You're a stooge, mate, is what you are. So. Oh, I'm not going to talk about coronavirus and the big political dilemma and changing values. No, I'm not going to talk about that at all. I'm just going to have fun and a laugh. I will. I promise you the next video will be back on track to try and distract you from all of this remorseless fucking lunacy. Have we forgotten about what's happening in Syria? Have we forgotten about the flood victims in the UK? Brexit, what's going to go on with that now? What's happening in the rest of the world? Why hasn't Russia mentioned anything to do with coronavirus? Putin, you've been very quiet about all this. Are you just sitting there rubbing your hands with glee? Or are you actually in cahoots with all this? The elite, that top 1%. Are they really enemies? The enemies are all the people in power, people with wealth. And their enemies are us. They want us to be like the zombies in Dawn of the Dead. Just blindly sit there and watch media sanctioned news, and like watching the old Roman arena. We'll watch game shows and fucking, live celebrity bullshit, dancing, jungles, just light entertainment to just keep us temporarily satisfied. But you must go to work, and you must, because you can't afford to live. You can't afford the house, you can't afford food, you can't afford anything without going to a piss poor paid job. So we are the zombies. Well, Romero taught us one thing: the zombies will, in the end, win, because there'll be too many of us for them to stop. Ain't that right, boy? And he's not a Romero zombie, as you film buffs out there will know. He's a Lucio Fulci zombie from the film Zombie Flesh Eaters. But anyway, it's insanity. It's insanity. I could go on. I really want to, but I also don't want to send myself off to bed with a fucking frown on my face, because it's all too likely. Anyway, folks, in the meantime and in between time, you guys be safe, be happy, watch out. No, seriously, watch out. Things are changing, and we're being used as pawns as usual. Oh well, anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna shuffle off, drink my tea, watch 28 Days Later, or even Outbreak. Flavour of the month, flavour of the next few months, because this one ain't going to end. This one's going, this one, it's going to last for a year, and in winter time we'll get the second wave of it, at which time it will have mutated. Last week they said you can't catch it twice. Today it was confirmed that a guy in Japan who already had it, got over it, caught it again. So fuck you, hey, Matt Hancock, Health Minister. It's for you, boy. Fucking jockstrap. Right, guys, take it easy. I'm gonna see you all later. Laws may change to stop me from doing this little ritual at the end of my videos. If indeed I'm allowed to continue making videos, does this constitute socialising? I mean, there is some distance between us, but hey, I'm only here. So, enjoy it while it lasts. See you all leaders. They're everywhere. They're taking over the world.